Dazn.
The Zone is the home of boxing, with over 150 live fights a year.
This fight has lived up to expectations.
Good. Finds the tuck.
He's walking it, he's looking, he's begging, and it worked.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
How do you like it? How do you like it? That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not supposed to be cheering, but this is X Series. I can do whatever I want.
It all comes down to tonight. Don't miss the biggest night in MMA. PFL is more than a fight.
Catching up on any NFL game is easier than ever before.
Looking to the end zone for the win! Oh my gosh, one of the great games you'll ever see.
It's their time. A night to remember.
The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live on the Zone. Let's see some fire! Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out.
It's the real deal.
Hey, he looks like a pro boxer.
1, 2, 3, light him up.
Your winner and the new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the X Series 19 Qatar Supercard. It is the kickoffs. Man, what a fantastic night of action we have. 10 bouts in total. All roads lead to the grudge match between Anesongib and the undefeated middleweight champion, Slim the Hitman Albaher. I'm Ben the Bane Davis. It's fantastic to have you all with us. Joining me for this amazing show is the one, the only, Riley Osborne. Riley, I'm so pumped up for this.
I'm always here, aren't I, Ben? Me and you, the dream team, and a dream night of fights, only here on Dazn and Misfits. I'm buzzing for it. Before we get into the main card, we of course are going to have these fantastic pay-per-view kickoffs. But here's a reminder.
I love it.
The kickoffs aren't the pay-per-view, and you can buy the pay-per-view right now at DAZN.com/boxing.
The home of boxing. A lot of action, 2 fights, Pineda and Swarms, and Amir Anderson and Niraj. Can't wait for it. Without further ado, for the first time, let's take it to our MC, Haas.
Ladies
and gentlemen, we are live on the zone. Welcome to the Lusail Sports Arena here in Qatar, the Supercard, presented by Visit Qatar, X Series 19, brought to you by Misfits Boxing and the Zone, and sponsored by Prime Hydration and Kick. And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for our first bout of the evening, scheduled 6 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. And now, please welcome to the ring, Niraj.
6 wins, all of them by way of knockout. 12 bouts in total as a professional representing India here in Qatar. Niraj trying to realize the ultimate opportunity, an underdog by name, a true KO artist by trade, Riley.
That's something that's very interesting here. Second pro fight for Amir Anderson. He goes in against someone with 6 knockouts in the pro arena. That's nothing to turn your nose up at.
Not at all. He stops people when he beats them. And a guy like Amir Anderson, you're going to have to stop him if you want to be victorious. The underdog here in his X Series debut.
Nothing to lose and everything to gain.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the ring, Amir Anderson.
Cash and checks, cracking necks. He is a 5,000 favorite, minus 5,000 favorite here tonight from Syracuse, New York. It is the 40-8 amateur, still undefeated pro, Amir Anderson in his second pro fight.
He's finally stepping in, stepping up the level of competition, but he's still bringing the style, still bringing the flair, and hopefully still bringing those skills.
Was victorious in his X Series debut and X Series 16. That was against Keontae Davis. Anthony Taylor, what do you think of Amir Anderson?
Man, this is the hottest prospect out right now, and he signed with Misfits.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds in the middleweight division. This bout is brought to you by Misfits Boxing and the Zone, and presented by Visit Qatar. Also, their sponsors, Prime Hydration and Kick. This bout is sanctioned by the World Combat Sports Federation. Your supervisor in charge, Jose Morhan, and your timekeeper at the bell, Brad Williams. Your 3 judges scoring ringside from England, Lee Murtaugh. From England, Ian John Lewis. And from Belarus, Andrei Shabalio. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the white with red trim. His official weight of 157.8 pounds. And tonight, he's making his Misfits boxing debut. Hailing from India, introducing Niraj. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the pink and white. His official weight of 159.6 pounds. He is currently undefeated with 1 win, and that 1 win comes in by way of knockout. Hailing from Syracuse, New York, USA, introducing Amir the Cashman Anderson.
Boxers, obey my instruction all the time. I want to see in rabbit punches, kidney punches, or below the belt. Touch gloves. Good luck.
The second appearance of Amir Cashman Anderson here on X Series, and a big underdog, Niraj, wanting to cement himself in the history books. Mams Taylor joining us. Mams, what a way to kick off the Supercard.
What a way to kick off the Supercard. Amir Anderson, I believe, future world champion.
Round 1.
And he's taking a very risky fight for his second fight. Niraj has 6 knockouts, 6 wins and 6 knockouts under his belt. And you don't normally see that when you're building your record, on your second fight particularly.
Nice pressure there from Niraj, not able to touch up Anderson. Riley, the Cashman has so much to gain here tonight in Qatar.
6 rounds to work, starting off slow, taking his time, showing that amateur pedigree. A huge favorite, even though he's in against a challenging opponent, which just shows that Mams Taylor is not the only person that thinks that this guy's got a bright future.
Niraj buttering up the body. Nice stiff jab from Anderson.
Very stiff. And again, oh my goodness.
Ben Davis making a good point that even in Niraj's losses, most going to decision, so he's showed great durability in his fighting career so far.
Amir Anderson told me, he said, Mams, I don't want an easy path. I want big fights as quickly as possible. If I take more difficult fights, can I get the bigger fights sooner?
They call him the cash man, so he knows how to get there.
2 minutes left in round number 1. Niraj trying to push his way into the guard. That's a left that gets upstairs and some body shots. AT, he's an underdog, but he's trying his best.
Yeah, we can't underestimate Niraj. He had 6 victories with 6 knockouts. That tells you the man possesses power.
A little bit of showmanship there from the cash man as he digs to the ribs. Beautiful shot selection.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, it could be over!
First knockdown for cash man in Qatar. Niraj finds his way back to the feet, but Riley, this round's not going his way.
The pop in the punches is so different between these two fighters. Niraj looking already a lack of confidence. First round, already been down once, and you can see the look of defeat on his face. Let's see if he can dig deep.
I think he hurt him with a body shot there.
Yes, definitely sat him down with the body shot, but it was combinations upstairs that opened up that body shot.
Niraj trying with the right hand, nothing home. Doubles up, again whiffing. Look at the beautiful power displayed by Anderson. Final minute of round 1.
Another
nice rip downstairs.
Stunning body shot there. Anderson having fun.
But Anderson's also not taking unnecessary risks. Taking his time.
Niraj just not able to have anything meaningful in the offensive category here. Anderson smiling as he approaches the final stretch. AT.
You might have missed it there, but Anderson just told us he's having fun. That's why he's still in there.
Look at him, very slick moves here from Anderson.
That's a true showman right there. The fact that he's having fun, he's smiling. I love everything about this hot prospect in the game.
Absolutely nullifying any sort of offense from Niraj.
This is a beatdown. This is an outclassing. Amir Anderson levels above Niraj here tonight. Final 10, maybe. Niraj can make it to the second frame.
Niraj trying to dig deep, still throwing back.
Niraj
nothing landing.
Looks like he'd rather be anywhere but here right now.
Anderson mercifully lets it extend to the second round, but Mams Taylor, this is one-way traffic.
It's one-way traffic. I don't think that's going to change. Niraj, on paper, certainly a threat.
Here's a couple replays from round 1. Nice 1-1-2 and a dig. Left hook up to the body. AT, you've had some instances before where you are an underdog coming into that. What mentality can Niraj click into in round 2?
He needs to get his head straight together. He needs to bite down on that mouthpiece and say, look, I got everything to lose here. I need to really sit down on my punches.
Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing. We have an incredible pay-per-view in store for you from Doha, Qatar. Ladies and gents, it's the Supercard. Now, Riley Osborne, round 2 here. Amir Anderson, do you think he's going to want more ring experience, or do you think he's going to go and get that knockdown?
He's going to put him away this round. Mark my words. You can see that mean demeanor he's got.
Listen, he took Niraj. It was a liver shot we saw on the replay. And there's nothing worse, and it just completely freezes you up. Niraj didn't know what to do there.
Ringside, Ben Davis here, joined by Riley Osborne, Mams Taylor, and the light heavyweight champ, AT. It's hunting season, and the caliber of weaponry that Amir Anderson has is just a bit above Riley.
Well, Niraj getting up from that body shot really does show that he's got heart. A lot of the times you get hit in the liver like that and you're not getting up, but it just does not seem like he has the skill to back it up.
Another shot downstairs that changed the expression of Niraj. Nice. Look at the pivot there, Mams.
Unbelievable. This guy is, I'm telling you, he is a world-class future champion.
And credit to Niraj for, again, signing the dotted line. Nobody really wanted to fight Amir Anderson on X Series 19, but he stepped up. Now here he is, trying to mount a comeback. There's some good shots from Niraj.
Oh, beautiful step off the center line, hits him with a hard jab.
Going for the kill, potentially. Uppercut.
Almost took his head off.
He's fading.
He's got to stop the fight here, I think.
Another,
yes.
And that's it. Amir Anderson in round the cash man gets his second stoppage.
I hate to say I told you so, but that was fantastic work from Amir Anderson. Phenomenal display of skill, ability, and power.
We've seen it throughout the fight. The look in his eyes when he looked at the ref, as if he didn't want to be there.
There's a level of shot selection that Amir Anderson shows. You saw the pretty footwork, the pivoting, but then the uppercuts. Riley, he showed the full arsenal here tonight.
The best thing he showed was patience. You could see here he took his time to find the shot. The jab, pivots, uppercut. That uppercut starts off the pain.
He was just styling and profiling over Niraj. Wanted a good finish and just nothing but the right hand in that last sequence.
Winding up the uppercut, followed by a combination, not just upstairs, right hand, downstairs to the body, left hook again, sits his opponent down. Niraj simply had no answers.
We knew he was a problem, but man, talk about a display of boxing ability. The Cash Man, round 2, second victory here on Misfits. December 21st, we return to Riyadh for Reignited. Anderson came in with the hunting apparel. Riley Osborne, he knew that it was hunting season.
He was the hunter, not the prey.
December 21st, we return to Riyadh for Reignited as Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury face off for the second time with the IBO, WBC, and WBO World Heavyweight titles on the line. One of the most electrifying heavyweight showdowns in recent memory. We get a second serving right before Christmas. AT, talk about a present, the gift that is Amir Cashman Anderson. What could be next for this young man?
Man, there's everything for this man. He has a lot of gut on him.
So let's make this stoppage official. We send it inside to Huss.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 1 minute and 13 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by TKO, still undefeated, Amir the Cashman Anderson.
Again, victorious on X Series, getting it done impressively. Amir Cashman Anderson. Mams, what's next for him?
We just had a brief chat. We're gonna have a meeting tomorrow morning. He's like, Mams, give me the big fights. I'm like, bro, this is your second fight.
He wants the best, he wants them all. Now he gets to speak with the one, the only, Riley Osborne.
Amir Anderson, you came in with the hunting apparel. You sent a message. What message were you trying to send tonight?
I'm hunting everybody down at 160. I'm a top prospect, and I'm coming for everything. Hunting season, baby.
You said to us while you were fighting that you were having fun in there. Do you think you could have got the stoppage a little bit earlier?
Yeah, I didn't want to get him out of there. I thought it was going to be tougher than that. No shame on him, but I felt real good today. I had a good camp, and I'm ready to get back in there. So tune in, y'all. Let's go, baby.
Not a lot of fighters in their second pro fighter going in against a guy with 6 knockouts and making it look that easy. Talk to me a little bit about the mentality of taking higher risks earlier in your career.
You see it in my outfit. I had a hunting season. I see my prey, and I got to stalk it, and I got to take him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's just getting started. Give it up for Amir Anderson.
Impressive is the best way to describe it. Mams Taylor, was this the expectation you had for him in his second X Series appearance?
Absolutely, expectations run very high with Amir Anderson, and he keeps exceeding them, and I expect that he'll continue to keep exceeding them.
I love it. Well, we are eagerly anticipating the return of the younger Olatunji brother, Deji. We had a chance to speak with Charlie Parsons earlier.
Okay, so you return to the ring. Your opponent, yet to have a win. I hope he doesn't win against you come Thursday night. Why is that your opponent, Deji?
Body shot, take that. Take it.
All right, bro. Oh, God, my guy's like, Hopey, you're a lovely guy, but you're a bit washed up here.
All right.
Oh.
How are you? Oh!
Allow it, Deji, bro. This
on.
is not fair, brother. The ratings of the fighters are not fair. And I'm still trying to do my job and interview you, and you aired 3 times.
Wait, what did you say?
Why are you fighting my man on Thursday?
Oh, that's the opponent they gave me.
Oh, swear?
Yeah.
Did you, like, get... Okay.
Oh!
All right, bro. Were there any, like, I don't want to, like, were there no one else in the list, or just him, and then...
Oh, so...
Was it just to sort of get rid of ring rust, or...?
So partially, yeah.
Yeah.
As well as I had 3 opponents pull out.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah.
That's a bit annoying.
Am I allowed to say the names?
Yeah, of course you are.
Cool. So I was originally meant to fight Joey Essex.
Oh yes, I heard about this.
Yeah.
He didn't fancy it, no?
Yeah, he didn't fancy it.
Okay.
Then
did you speak to him at all about why? Did you find out why?
No, not
okay.
even. He well, I don't know. I heard that he just didn't want to get his face broken. So, Fez.
Fez. I quite like Joey, so I'm sorry about that, Joey. But yeah, I mean it's just the truth from Deji's side.
I was also meant to fight Danny Aarons.
Okay.
And he was like, I don't want that.
Okay, but Danny Aarons is coming this week.
Oh, he is. I mean,
are you going to say anything? Is that a fight you're interested in?
No, I mean, not really. It was just more because, like,
but you would have taken it.
Yeah, I wanted someone to just.
Oh,
kinda,
cool.
You know what I mean?
You would have taken that
100%.
fight. Okay. So down the line, would you entertain a Danny Aarons fight?
I want to see him win first. There's no point in me fighting someone.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
You can see that full feature live on DAZN.com, the home of boxing. The Deji return coming in just a few hours.
Where superstars meet. It's not going to be your usual show, and chaos unfolds. Are you not entertained? Nights like no other, where anything and everything happens. Are you kidding me? Where dreams are built in a heartbeat and shattered in seconds. Defying expectations, where underdogs conquer. That changes everything! And champions are crowned.
Am I now the queen of Misfits?
The Zone is the home of crossover boxing.
Can't wait for it all. Mams Taylor, Deji returning later tonight. The younger brother of KSI, so many people expecting big things from him. What are you expecting from Deji?
I expect that Deji is, to him, this is a fight he needed to come back, regain some confidence, and the fight we all want to see for Deji is Alex Wasabi.
Absolutely. Is that next?
And this fight is the one that I think is the bridge. But I'll tell you, Dawood Savage has nothing to lose and everything to gain.
I love it. Well, on to our next fight, the featured fight of our kickoffs, Luis Pineda versus Swarms. Now, when you think about this fight, Swarms, 3-fight losing streak, Pineda, 4-fight unbeaten streak, he's got a lot of steam, especially with that main event in Leeds earlier this year. Riley Osborne talking about this light heavyweight matchup.
The thing that always makes Pineda so interesting is he's so beatable, but he can also always find the win. And it just depends on his mood that day, I swear. But it's a great test for Swarms to say, hey, has the change in camp really been enough? Have the changes that you've had mentally really been enough?
Anthony Taylor, 1-year layoff for Swarms. He's coming in renewed, rejuvenated. What do you think is going to happen?
Hey, look, let's not take away Swarms' defeat. He's fought some of the best in the business of Misfits, so it's really hard to say, hey, he had to fight KSI.
I love it. Well, let's get it in to Haas.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for our next bout of the evening, scheduled 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. And now, please welcome to the ring, Swarms!
28 years young from Southeast London. He is looking to rebound from a gargantuan setback to Ed Matthews on the prime card last year. 3-fight losing streak, so he is coming in, Mams Taylor, with a statement to make.
Listen, this is Misfits royalty, Misfits history. This is a fight that has brought the history full circle. We got Pineda and Swarms as KSI's 2 fights in one night. They both took a loss. They both had an interesting pathway. Swarms swears up and down that this is the best version of him that we've seen yet. And Pineda has the confidence going into this because he's been undefeated ever since the fight with KSI.
Truly an opportunity for that man right there to make something happen. Here he is, once again in X Series, Swarms.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent to the ring, Luis Pineda.
Another fan favorite returning. 4-fight unbeaten streak with wins over B. Dave and most recently the main event knockout of Ed Matthews in January. Riley, that night he sent Ed Matthews literally outside the ring.
And it just showed the difference in education. I thought Swarms could have beat Ed Matthews too, but he got stopped early. Luis made sure to stay alive, take him into deep waters, and finish the fight there. So has Swarms learned what Luis has shown he already knows? Luis knows how to take a fight into deep water. He knows how to strategically place himself where it benefits him the most. Has Swarms made the adaptations to do the same?
And look, Pineda's coming in a lot more relaxed and has that swagger, but Swarms came in very serious as well, so that intensity is there. I think Swarms, if he can ensure that he's not stiff in the beginning, relaxes, loosens up, it's going to be a very interesting fight.
Well, we'll see who's loose as a goose. Here he is, El Flaco de Oro once more, Luis Pineda.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. This bout is brought to you by Misfits Boxing and Dazn and is presented by Visit Qatar and their proud sponsors Prime Hydration and Kick. This bout is sanctioned by the Middle East Professional Boxing, your steward in charge, Jose Mohan, and your timekeeper at the bell from Wales, Brad Williams, and your 3 judges scoring ringside from the Netherlands, Lachen Omgar, from Germany, George Milky, and from Sri Lanka, Tiran Don, and your 3rd man in charge of the action in the ring from England, referee Lee Murtaugh. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the white and blue. His official weight of 176 pounds, bang on. He has a record of 4 fights, 3 losses, 1 win, and that win comes in by way of knockout. Hailing from Greenwich, Southeast London, England's United Kingdom, introducing Swarms! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the white and gold. His official weight of 170.6 pounds. He has a record of 5 fights, 1 loss, 1 draw, 3 wins, and 2 of those wins come in by way of knockout. He is Mr. Vamos himself, hailing from Empalme, Sonora, Mexico, Luis Pineda!
I mean, if you compare that Pineda in that ring right now.
Touch him up, guys. Let's have a clean fight. Don't forget when I say stop boxing straight away. Okay? Back your corners, guys. Best of luck.
You compare this Pineda in this ring right now to the one that came and fought KSI. He was nervous, stiff. Like, look at him. He's got swagger over there. He has Swarms the intense. I'm so excited to see the outcome of this fight.
Swarms looking to snap the skid. Pineda wanting to continue his. Lee Murtaugh, 3rd man inside. Orthodox on both sides here. 3 rounds, Riley Osborne.
Luis has done such a great job to embrace the opportunities that have been given to him and dive headfirst into Misfits, but he also takes risks. However, on the opposite side, you can see a lot of educated footwork from Swarms, which is the exact thing we said he needed to improve to be able to win this fight.
AT, when you saw Swarms at the open workouts, it did look like there was a technical improvement that he's made in the last 12 months.
Yeah, I love how patient Swarms look. He looks very confident. He looks very technical when it comes to his first.
Pineda brings him, but Lee Murtaugh calls it a slip.
Looked like a slip, definitely. Swarms shaking it off, obviously saying that it was a slip. The referee agrees with him, gets right back in there.
But like I said, Swarms looks very comfortable from his first fight with KSI. Look at him. The guy is setting up his punches with his jab.
He's catching the jab of Luis Pineda and responding very quickly with his own jab, trying to punish Luis for coming in. However, he needs to start to counter a little bit more. He can't simply rely on reverse movement.
2 minutes to go here in round number 1. Pineda, range and length, 2 keys that have led to victories before. Nice body shot from El Flaco de Oro.
Swarms has to let his hands go. Oh,
and there he
is. Look, there's viciousness behind those punches, though. He's going for it.
And Pineda acknowledged that one, nodded his head, said, hey, good stuff.
A lot more pop from the punches of Swarms, but Luis can kind of slowly thud away all night. He can fight at this pace almost indefinitely, so I'm curious to see how that's going to go. Only 3 rounds. This fight is a sprint.
AT, final minute coming up of round number 1. What do you think Luis Pineda needs to do to make more of a statement here?
If I'm Luis Pineda, I need to establish that jab more, and I need to let Swarms respect my power.
Oh, he doesn't need to do more. He's winning this round clearly. Swarms is the one that needs to do more, in my opinion.
Yeah, he needs to let go. I mean, it's an interesting strategy, being patient and countering, but Luis doesn't throw quite enough for that to work for Swarms.
There's a lot of confidence and comfort in the ring from Swarms, which you have not seen in the past.
Swarms is riding.
Nice work from Pineda there.
Swarms shrugged it off. 30 seconds to go. Pineda now coming forward with the volume.
He's using that jab to set up the right hand.
This strategy is simply not correct for Swarms. Swarms needs to apply pressure to Luis Pineda. Luis does phenomenally at range.
Stiff jab there.
Needs to follow up. Start moving forward.
His combinations are going to really help Swarms, and if he uses those combos to get in on the inside, and that jab particularly as well.
Final 10 seconds here in round number 1. Pineda applying the pressure. Swarms on the bike. Competitive first 3 minutes here in Qatar between these 2 light heavyweights. We head to the second round. Now, Riley, when we think about the way that Swarms handled those first 3 minutes, didn't apply the pressure maybe that other opponents have in the past to Pineda, but still did some pretty good work.
Well, let's be honest. Here's what's happened. I almost guarantee that Swarms' team focused on the footwork. And they focused on the footwork so much that it seems like it's in his head.
Make sure you buy now at DAZN.com/boxing Qatar, the Supercard pay-per-view. Simply do not want to miss it. Now, Mams Taylor, second round upon us. What do you want to see from Swarms?
Look, it's a 3-round fight. You can't take too long to try and feel each other out. I think Pineda edged that round, even though Swarms got a couple of really clean shots in. You've got to show aggression now. It's a 3-round fight, urgency in every second of the round. I wouldn't dilly-dally around to try and find out what his moves are. You've got to go for it.
And body language matters. Can't move backwards all round and think you're going to win it.
Pineda so eager to get into this that Lee Murtaugh had to physically move him backwards to get round 2 started. Swarms attempt upstairs, but nothing going.
Not a bead of sweat on either of these fighters yet. Fitness is not the issue here.
Both had, I believe, 2 weeks notice for this opportunity and embraced it with both hands.
Immediately better posturing once Swarms moves forward. Do you see that? Immediately in a better position offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Swarms, what he needs to do, he needs to let Pineda know, hey, I got power. He needs to step in with that jab and throw punches. Don't be afraid to get hit, because if you get hit, you need to get one back.
Give 3 back. He needs to start landing in combination. He's throwing 1 jab, 1 right hand. It's a 3-4 punch combination that's going to find the shots.
Pineda looks like he might be a little bit injured. That left arm getting shaken out.
But he caught him with a jab on the way in.
Swarms now putting pressure on that we wanted to see. Right hand like a missile. Misses the target.
If Luis is hurting that arm, it would be wise for Swarms to punch it. A strategy used by, of course, Canelo.
Oh, my goodness, he rocked him a little bit there. Pineda going for it.
Right hand for El Flaco de Oro gets through. Now another combination. Swarms tying up, clinching the taller man.
If you look at just the physiques of both of these fighters, Swarms has to start imposing his will. You can just look at the muscle mass on him. It's not even close, and he's letting Luis Pineda walk all over him. This strategy is not... It's not making sense right now.
Swarms missing on that attempt. Pineda, what a big second round he's having. Just under a minute and a half to go.
Swarms just has to have much more volume here, and he's being too hesitant. And I feel that's always been a part of his problem. If he lets go, though, you can see the pedigree. He's been taught well. He's just hesitant to let those hands go.
There's no doubt in my mind that Swarms has the skill set, and that's what's honestly, as a viewer right now, bothering me a little bit, because I can see the skill is there. There's just a strategy that isn't being applied.
And he goes in for those singular punches. He needs to unleash combinations.
Now Pineda trying to open up. Swarms clinching here. Final minute of round 2.
Luis having a dominant second round in a 3-round fight would put him up 2 rounds.
Well, let's give Pineda credit. The guy is using experience to win this round. He's keeping his range. He's using his distance. He's not engaging in dangerous activities when he's throwing punches, and he's just patiently setting it up.
You're absolutely right.
Swarms eating another right hand to the body. Not responding, just taking pictures here in the final moments of round 2. Pineda in cruise control.
Finally, a good fire back from Swarms. Lands with power to body.
I think it hit the weak arm of Pineda. I don't know if that did any damage.
What a second round from Luis Pineda. Now Swarms needs to stop him in the 3rd. Riley, when you look at this fight on paper, it was hyper competitive. Some of these replays from round 2 show that in reality, it's been Pineda all day, all long.
Pineda has been enacting his will perfectly throughout the course of this fight. You see him staying at range, extending with the full combination of his punches, taking his time, not throwing with power every single punch, instead tapping the guard of Swarms and then applying power to the punch that needs the power. Educated forward offense.
Remember, buy now at DAZN.com/boxing. X Series 19, Qatar, the Supercard. 18, final round here. Swarms needs a stoppage. In your opinion, how does he do it?
He needs to go for broke. He needs to let these hands go and get that knockout. That's how he's going to win, by knockout.
Knockout, knockdown, at least make it a draw.
3rd and final round. Lee Murtaugh gets us set here. Swarms back against the wall. We see how he responds.
When your back is against the wall, the only answer is to move forward, and that's his only answer right now. He cannot be moving backwards. Luis has enacted his game plan perfectly, kept him at range perfectly, and applied combinations perfectly.
And that's where that Pineda's experience as a pro boxer comes into play. You know, he's been in that ring many more times than Swarms. Swarms certainly has potential, and it just feels like he's not tapping into it fully, and he has to show urgency now.
Efforts here by Swarms, but Pineda the one landing.
2 minutes to work for Swarms. He can get it done.
That's the right idea, but there's no setup. He needs setup before following up. And look, Pineda putting Swarms in the corner there.
Volume from Pineda. Swarms smart to clinch, has fought intelligently, and under this pressure has remained composed, Riley. But again, there's just responses and answers that Swarms isn't giving.
Well, there's the small things, and AT knows this. We just saw Swarms successfully get a clinch. When AT gets the clinch, what happens? He starts to work. He starts to punch immediately. When the referee breaks, he'll stay right together. But right here, watch. The referee will break, and we'll see Swarms walk away. Exactly. He opens back up the distance that he just closed. He needs to stay in tight and land his punches.
Yeah,
just like that.
I like what Pineda's doing. He's going to the body with that jab. He's setting it up.
There he goes with a little offense.
Pineda buckled a little bit there. 90 seconds to go. Like you mentioned, Mams Taylor, leave it all in the ring. No gas left in the tank.
Look, I'm not saying he should be careless, but at this point, he's got to go all out. He's really got to go for it. And he's got the right idea with that overhand right. It's the right thing to do, and you can catch Pineda with that, but you're gonna have much higher chance of success if you set it up correctly.
Swarms clinching once again. Final 60 seconds here in Qatar between these two light heavyweights. AT, Swarms only has 1 minute left to get this victory.
Doesn't look good.
He's looking dejected now, frustrated. Let's see if he can get it.
Final minute for Swarms. He needs to make a knockout occur if he wants to get his hands raised. Pineda with that left arm. Couple questions about how his health is, but so far so good for El Flaco de Oro.
Pineda, the wonder boy, the man who has gotten himself out of the Mexican slums.
Oh, good combination from Swarms there. He's got to stay on him.
There it is, that fire. Is it too little, too late, though?
30 seconds. 30 seconds to go in this fight. It's been all Luis Pineda through 2 rounds. Swarms content to watch and not throw in the moments that he needs to, Riley.
He's had so many moments. He's had so many opportunities, and he simply has not taken advantage of them. Great performance from Luis. Luis dug deep every time it mattered. You can see pain grimacing on his face. Something is bothering him, and he still keeps coming forward. Luis Pineda.
Nice shot downstairs from Luis Pineda to close this one out. What a story for Pineda here in X Series, Mans Taylor.
I love how it ended with that embrace, mutual respect. They started this journey on Misfits together.
Honestly, a great competitive fight. Swarms showed that he has the skills and the ability. He deserved to be in there tonight, but it was just a little too little.
Luis Pineda kicked off the year in Leeds. Now he is closing 2024 in Qatar, victorious throughout this calendar year, AT.
I'm impressed with Pineda. I'm impressed with his growth. I love everything about Pineda and his vamos.
Crossover boxing is back on January 18th as 2 of the biggest names in British combat sports lock horns as Tommy Fury and Darren Till meet at X Series 20 in Manchester. Can't wait for that one. What a fight it will be with Till making the X Series debut. But Swarms, Riley Osborne, what could be next for him?
He's really got to find a fight that he can get a win. He needs to build that confidence back up. It's been a long time since he's been able to get a win. The skills are there. It just seems like there's a bit of a break, and maybe the strategy, maybe the mentality. He really has a little bit of work to do so that he can show the skills that I just know he has. I've been supportive of Swarms the entire time, so it's always been a little frustrating to me because I know that the abilities are there. He just didn't deliver tonight.
Mans Taylor, when you think about Luis Pineda, 5-fight unbeaten streak. Now with 2 wins in 2024, big opportunities that he smashed. What could be next for Pineda?
Well, honestly, there's options, a lot of options for him, and he's climbing up the ranks, you know, up that top 10 in his division. Let's see what happens. There's a lot of work to do behind the scenes after these fights, a lot of matchmaking, a lot of stories to continue, and some new ones to develop. But, you know, the frustration here is I think Pineda got hurt in his arm. You could see something was bothering his shoulder, I believe, but he carried on, and he's working at the best of his ability. And I give Swarms a lot of credit. He's improved tremendously, but he's still not performing to the best of his ability. Unfulfilled potential.
I think the narrative with Luis Pineda for so long is he lacked durability. He lacked the ability to respond when pressure is placed upon him. But against Ed Matthews, got back up, sent him out of the ring. Against Swarms here, battling through the injury. I think that if you have questions about whether or not Luis Pineda is made of metal, he's certainly answered them here in Qatar.
He certainly has.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Tyron Don scores the bout 30-27. Judge George Milkey scores the bout 29-28. Judge Lechin Ungar scores the bout 30-28. And your winner by unanimous decision, Luis Pineda!
A man who has responded greatly from setbacks and defeats. Luis Pineda again victorious on X Series Mams. What a moment for him in Qatar.
Absolutely. Swarms nicked that last round. Pineda won the first 2. The judging was spot on. The scores were right. I think, you know, it's a good fight. A lot of respect between them. I just want to see Swarms come back and be at his best and let go. And that comes from confidence. He needs a couple of wins.
I love it. Now, Luis Pineda gets to speak with Riley Osborne after a quick prayer.
Pineda. I'm here with Luis Pineda. Luis, fantastic win. Give a message to your fans.
Los quiero mucho y muchas gracias por ustedes. No se logró el knockout, pero vamos a mejorar para lograrlo. Muchas gracias. ¡Viva Qatar! ¡Viva México!
Said thank you to his fans. He loves you all. And viva Mexico!
Another fantastic performance. What is next for Luis Pineda?
I want fighter you, Deji!
Deji, he wants you!
You heard it from the man himself, ladies and gentlemen, Luis Pineda.
Anthony Taylor, when you think about a guy that has put it all together, few people come to mind more than Luis Pineda.
Hey, you just called out Deji. I don't know if you heard that. Deji is the same as Spanish and in English. Anthony, go ahead.
Hey, Luis is doing a phenomenal job. He's climbing up the ranks in the light heavyweight division. Heck, he's about to be almost a #1 contender in my weight class.
I love it. Reminder to buy now at DAZN.com/boxing. You do not want to miss Qatar, the Supercard. This pay-per-view will be tremendous. Now, he was mentioned just a moment ago. Deji, that full feature with the hard-working Charlie Parsons. We're going to give it to you in its entirety.
Oh, yeah, take it. Hold that. Oh, wait, hold it. Hold it. Yes. You're not getting up from that. There's no way.
So what? This is gonna be your first L.
Oh! What?
No. No, I'm not having this.
You see that?
My name is Charlie Parsons. We are live in Qatar, where you can buy the pay-per-view on Thursday night, where this man returns to the ring for the main event, Slim versus Gib. But before that, I'm playing against Deji on Undisputed. Now, I'm firstly going to say, and the viewers probably won't care about this too much, but everyone's come in and they've not known the controllers. They've just gone straight into it. You actually stood here, away from your delegated time, and done about 5 minutes of learning the controllers, which I admire.
So I want to win.
Yeah, of course, I respect that, which is why this will be even better for me when I smoke you.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Just straight in?
Just straight in.
Okay, fair
Just violence from like minute one, I can't lie.
Oh, is Ennis in this?
Boots Ennis?
No, he's probably not.
I don't think he is.
No, he's not.
You like Boots?
I love Boots.
My God.
Yeah.
That gasses me. All right, I'm going to go Chavez. Yeah?
Okay,
that work?
1990. Okay. Well, since you... All right,
do you want me to go someone...
Yeah, someone
so
less than
I
90.
beat Nick earlier with Eddie Hall. He had Muhammad Ali. I said, how disrespectful to the sport of boxing is that? All right.
Go the lowest, if you're a big man. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Hoopy Price.
All right, say no more. Shout out Hoopy Price.
Who is it?
He's all right, you know.
Is he actually?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, big up Hoopy Price.
My guy. Vasily Lomachenko versus Hoopy Price. Right, Deji.
Hello.
How is life, my friend? I don't want to be southpaw, can't lie.
Ooh.
How do I switch? Okay, right. This is a great start. All right, looks like I'm going southpaw. Great. Oh, I'm going to get absolutely dusted. Okay, so you return to the ring. Your opponent, yet to have a win. I hope he doesn't win against you come Thursday night. Why is that your opponent, Deji?
Body shot. Take that.
All right, bro. Oh, God, my guy's like, Hopi, you're a lovely guy, but you're a bit washed up here.
All right.
Oh.
How will you... Oh!
Allow it, Deji, bro.
This
is not fair, brother. The ratings of the fighters are not fair. And I'm still trying to do my job and interview you, and you aired me 3 times.
Wait, what did you say?
Why are you fighting my man on Thursday?
Oh, that's the opponent they gave me.
Oh, swear?
Yeah.
Did you, like, get... Okay.
Ooh!
All right, bro. Were there any, like, I don't want to... Like, were there no one else in the list, or just him, and then...
Oh, so...
Was it just to sort of get rid of ring rust, or...?
So partially, yeah.
Yeah.
As well as I had 3 opponents pull out.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah.
That's a bit annoying.
Am I allowed to say the names?
Yeah, of course you are.
Cool. So I was originally meant to fight Joey Essex.
Oh yes, I heard about this.
Yeah.
He didn't fancy it, no?
Yeah, he didn't fancy it.
Okay.
Then
did you speak to him at all about why? Did you find out why?
No, not
okay.
even. He well, I don't know. I heard that he just didn't want to get his face broken. So,
Fez. I quite like Joey, so I'm sorry about that, Joey. But yeah, I mean it's just the truth from Deji's side.
I was also meant to fight Danny Aarons.
Okay.
And he was like, I don't want that.
Okay, but Danny Aarons is coming this week.
Oh, he is. I mean,
are you going to say anything? Is that a fight you're interested in?
No, I mean, not really. It was just more because, like,
but you would have taken it.
Yeah, I wanted someone to just
cool.
You know what I mean?
You would have taken that
100%.
fight? Okay. So down the line, would you entertain a Danny Aarons fight?
I want to see him win first. There's no point in me fighting someone.
Okay, yeah. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Okay, I feel like this is the in-between now. Is the interview for the in-between rounds, and then the focus goes on during. Okay.
It's also weird.
Go on.
I'm watching the in-betweeners. I'm like re-watching it. And
Okay.
he's in between.
My guy. Okay.
So all right, let's go. You ready?
No, that's really pissed me off. But say no more. Bang.
Oh,
All right.
you know. Okay, you know what? I realised something.
What?
I realised something.
Triple jab uppercut.
Yeah, hold that.
Okay,
hold
say
that.
no more.
Yeah, hold that.
Oh, yeah, hold that, brother.
All right, okay, but
Bang,
hold this.
bang. Hold what, bro? Hold what? Hold what? I ain't saying nothing.
Hold that.
I ain't saying absolutely anything from you right now.
Hold this. I want you to hold.
All right.
Hold that.
Okay. Brother, please relax.
Oh, yeah, take it. Yeah, come on, what? So what, this is going to be your first L?
Yeah, but brother,
yeah,
I'm
you
like
suck.
a 72 rated fighter.
No,
All right, fine.
no, you
so,
suck.
all right, say
You
I
suck.
lose and then
You
I
suck.
smoke you, bro, with a proper fighter.
No, you
cool.
suck.
No,
You
don't disrespect the Hopi prize, but no. Bro! No, I'm not having this. I need to get up. There we are. Look, he even tried cheating me, bro, and we still got up. You're making this absolute content gold, by the way, I must say. Big up Deji and that. We'll send you the invoice after, yeah?
Oh. Yeah, you're not getting up. You're not getting up from that. There's no way.
All right, well, if you don't distract me, I can give it a go.
All right, let's see.
Oh, crap. Oh, gee, this is
that's
long.
it. That's it.
No, it's not.
That's it. 9, 10! You see that? Man like Parsons. And big up Parsons' YouTube channel as well. Go subscribe. But
My guy.
You got absolutely dusted.
All right, well, let's pick a different weight. You know what? I know who I want to be.
Okay,
Terence
you know,
Crawford.
I picked the weight.
Terence Crawford.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, if you could go boots right now, that would be sick. Now, that is a fight we need to see in real life.
That'll be a good fight.
How does that go in real life? You think he can do it, or do you think he needs a bit more? Yeah?
I definitely got boots on
I like that.
Yeah, I got boots. You know what would be so sick?
What?
Absolutely batter you with Conor Ben.
Shout out Conor, but you ain't battering me with Conor.
Let's go.
Your brother, when will we see him back in the ring, do you think? We're hearing Q1.
I mean, I actually know when.
Okay. I mean, obviously you can't. You don't want to bait your bro out like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, rough, are we going to be... Do you know the name of the guy he's fighting?
No.
Okay, so what sort of names would, as a brother, would entertain you if he were to get in the ring with?
I mean,
he's kind of fought everyone, right? On the scene.
There are many fights he can have.
Okay.
Obviously, like there's the Floyd fight, the Jake Paul fight, obviously.
Okay.
Maybe you can fight a pro boxer. The Floyd fight would be nice.
What did you...
There's like a storyline there.
Yes, well, you obviously fought him. I remember being there. Didn't they change the gloves? Like,
yeah, oh, you know.
Yes, I was there. I was backstage with just bare commotion going on, and then all of a sudden...
My contract said 14
Yeah,
ounce
but it's
gloves.
Floyd, isn't it? I feel like you can't do anything, bro. It's Floyd's way or no way. Didn't you try and speak to him in the clinch?
Yes.
What did you say?
I said, relax, bro.
And he didn't relax?
He didn't
Did he
relax.
speak to you after the fight?
Yeah.
He does that whole Floyd thing where he's like, he's a great fighter, man, and then like... Just...
You know, honestly, off camera, nice guy.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, very nice.
Big up Floyd.
Oh, wait,
Hold
what?
it! Hold it! Yes! Yes!
Okay, alright. Okay. Get up, bro.
You struggled, bro.
Yeah, I struggled.
You struggled.
I did struggle.
I told you.
I did struggle, you know.
This would be a good fight in real life, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh! Bang! Bang! What did you think of Jake Paul, Mike Tyson?
It was a sad... Oh, my gosh. It was a sad sight.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was rigged
Did
or
you
not.
believe in the hype? Like, as in, you know, like before, people that maybe... You did?
I did.
You thought Mike was going to do it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, no, but I
Why?
also... No, my boxing coach, he gave me like a...
What, daily?
A whole... Yeah, daily. Gave me a whole monologue on why...
I was doing that to all my... Wait, why Mike Tyson would win?
Yeah.
Daly didn't think that. Right, I'm having words with Daly afterwards, I'm sorry. I was giving my friends monologues as to why Jake would win. I said I saw him against Roy Jones Jr. There was no way in hell... Oh, hold it, brother. Hold it. Look, I'm not even focusing. I'm speaking to you about things.
No, but you need to remember you have the upper hand.
Why?
You're Terence Crawford.
Yeah, bruv. I didn't make excuses when I was Hopi Price.
Oh.
I'm not even looking, bruv. I'm not even looking. If I can knock you out while I'm not looking... I'm staring at you. Oh my God, I didn't even look. Didn't even look. That's disrespectful, personally. I wouldn't have that. Just saying, I wouldn't have that.
Wait.
Another one. Do you want me to stop you now, or do you want me to have mercy and go another round? Let me know.
I've realised something.
What?
Oh! What? Alright,
Wait, this is content gold.
Yeah, I'm actually proper into this.
Yes.
This game's actually alright.
Isn't it quite good fun?
Yeah.
Shout out Undisputed.
You know what they need to do?
What?
If they really want to make money in this
Yeah.
game, they should add Misfits fighters.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
Or just like a more variety of fighters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like influencers and all of that.
Yeah. What rating would I get on there?
I've never seen you box.
No, yeah, Fez. I was just hoping you'd give me a funny answer.
I'll give you like a good 69.
Vintage comedy shorts gamer.
Oh!
You ain't getting up from that.
Yeah, I don't think I am, you know.
Oh my god, you are.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Should we just have an absolute phone box war?
Alright,
a 2-minute phone box war.
Let's go.
No defense, just vibes.
Yeah, this is vibes, this is vibes.
Say no more.
This is vibes.
Bang. Bang. Done. Done. Deji, you've been a gentleman. Thank you ever so much. I've been Charlie Parsons from The Stomping Ground. Make sure you buy Thursday night's pay-per-view on DAZN, where you see the return of this man, Slim vs. Gib, and much more live from Doha, Qatar.
What a great segment from Charlie Parsons there. Virtual battle with the man himself, Deji. Ben the Bane Davis here. Alongside me, Riley Osborne, and the champ, Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. Listen, when we talk about the younger Olatunji, his opponent tonight, 0-5, right? Saul Poppy stopped him. Ben Williams has stopped him. If you're Deji, you have to do something truly emphatic against Dawood Savage.
Yes, I mean, Charlie was, again, a little bit too into it there. I think he thought he was actually fighting Deji, which I think the result would be very different, I have to say. Deji, a clear favorite here. But the thing with Deji has always been that he has skill and talent. But it's sometimes the question in the past has been, does he have the work ethic to match that? Is he motivated enough to show up prepared? Because when he's prepared, he is one of the best fighters in the Misfits scene, no question about it. Now, he's going in against someone that really has nothing to lose and has everything to gain, and all week has been saying, this is all I want, this is the biggest opportunity of my life. He's super, super motivated and happy to be here. So it's a more interesting fight than people might think.
Yeah, we don't know much about Dawood Savage. And all we know is he fought the best in Misfits. So it's hard to really say what can Dawood Savage do. But when we talk about Deji, yes, Deji has had trouble with weight issues and his cardio. But we've seen a different Deji. Deji's coming back with vengeance. He wants to put on the map.
Now, when we think about this co-main event, a lot of high stakes for Super Saul Poppy and King Kenny. But Riley, the first thing I need to touch on is 5 rounds versus 6 rounds. There was a lot of dispute about how long this fight was going to take place.
King Kenny said to me, the fight is done in the 4th round either way, but it's about the principle. He said, I said 6 rounds. We're going to do 6 rounds. I prepared for 6 rounds, but let's call it like what it is. 6 rounds benefits King Kenny, no question. King Kenny has always showed up fit. He's always showed up ready. Saul Poppy has inarguably faded later in fights. However, he still said, yes, let's do it. So I'm curious to see, is the preparation of Saul Poppy going to be enough for 6 rounds? He's confident in it. He has the skills to win this fight, no question. But I'm very curious to see, because if this goes to the 6th round and that decides it, what a story.
AG, last time we saw both these guys was the same card that night at the Troxy in London. Saul Poppy takes out Amadeus Ferrari. King Kenny gets the better of Adam Brooks. When you think about the versions of these fighters in this co-main event, what comes to your mind?
When I look at Kenny, Kenny likes to play with his food from time to time. He likes to mess around, play with him, then when he goes for the kill. But when you're talking about Saul Poppy, not just Saul Poppy, Super Saul Poppy, he likes to eat his food and devour it right away, and he's going to jump on you if he sees that you're hurt.
I love it. We're going to hit you with the full fight card. Here's all the action to come. 4 minutes left to buy at DAZN.com/boxing. Deji versus Dawood Savage. Then a Misfits welterweight championship bout between the defending Jarvis and the challenger, the Bumblebee Ben Williams. Then in the middleweight division, it is Nick Lamau and the short notice Warren the Mechanic Spencer. Before that, it is the tournament finals of the interim lightweight tournament. Little Cray Cray Yeti Gang TV, a trilogy. Very unexpected to have a trilogy be in a tournament, but we get it, and it's going to be a good one. We kick things off with a heavyweight title fight between Chase D'Amour and Kells. That one will surely be seismic. Then in our co-main event, it is Salt Papi and King Kenny. Winner of that fight will, in all likelihood, get the winner of our main event. All roads lead to the grudge match. Anesongib and Slim, the Hitman Albaher. Let's talk about it. Riley, middleweight championship is on the line here. Slim has always asked for big opportunities, and he gets one. But before we get to the answer, look at this. KSI in the house in Qatar.
KSI being here shows that this is a huge fight. It's a pay-per-view, it's in Qatar, and KSI knows that the winner of this fight could be a huge part of the future of Misfits, and maybe, who knows, even the future of his own career. I'm very curious to see about this because this is genuinely a 50-50 fight. We were looking at the polls on Twitter, we were looking at the polls all over the place, and almost always it's 50-50. The fans can't decide. I can almost always throw a pick out there, and I can't today, but you can tune in and see it right there. You scan that QR code, DAZN.com/boxing to buy the pay-per-view. You've only got a couple minutes left because this is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
I love it. Remember, the only way you can watch the main card is to buy X Series 19. So head over to DAZN.com/boxing now to buy and be a part of another history-making slice of crossover boxing live from Qatar.